Hello, this is Daddio coming back to you post-game. Man, what a game that was last night. Goodness gracious. Ole Miss. Woo-wee. Georgia, both of them. Man, excellent teams. Well presented, just an excellent display of football. But we'll get into that game here in just a second. We'll walk through them one at a time. I'll come to you, first of all, I gave you University of Miami over Ohio State. In all fairness, okay, transparency here. That one was technicality because they'd already played the game by the time I picked it. But, hey, I was still picking over Ohio State. All right, then we got into Texas Tech and Oregon. Went with Texas Tech. Wasn't sure about either one of them. Went Texas Tech. Didn't work out in my favor. I was distracted during that game, and I didn't really pay much attention to it till the full game. But what I did see of that game, man, it was boring. Boring good football. Goodness gracious, especially coming off that University of Miami, Ohio State contest the previous evening. But anyway, Oregon won. They deserved it. Their defense looked good. So hats off to Oregon. They move on. All right, then we come to Alabama and Indiana. Man, goodness gracious. Indiana football in January still sounds goofy to me, but I better get over it because they look good. They look really good. Ask any Alabama fan what they think about it right now. Indiana whooped up on Alabama. Goodness, man. Alabama never even got in the game. Hats off to Indiana for moving on. All right, and that brings us to the best game. Well, I had University of Miami and Ohio State as the best game going into last night's Ole Miss Georgia game. But man, what an instant classic. Ole Miss Georgia, back and forth. Man, Ole Miss come out on top. They deserve it, fair and square. Overcome a few crucial calls. Won't get into the officiating. There were some calls on both sides, but man, that missed face masking call there at the end that forced Ole Miss to have to punt and give the ball back to Georgia. That was brutal. I said, oh no, the fix is in. But thankfully, Ole Miss overcame it. So hats off to Ole Miss. They deserve it. They win big, and moving on. So what do we end up with? Daddio, 2-2. Can't count that first one. So we'll go 1 out of 3. We got right yesterday. But boy, it was the most important one in my opinion, going with Ole Miss over Georgia. The upset that I told you was coming. You heard it here first. All right, so out of those 4 games that we just finished up, I would say 2 of them were kind of duds, really. You think so? Duds? That's fair, right? Duds? And then 2 were, what? Instant classics. Let's hear it again. Instant classics. The University of Miami, Ohio State game was great display of football. The Ole Miss Georgia game was even a step above that. Instant classic last night. There's no denying it. What? No. Instant classic. Peanut gallery over here. Just don't listen to them. Okay, so that brings us to this week. Got some filler games going on. Not even interested. Could care less. Don't even know who's playing. It all comes down to the last 4 teams standing. All right, so we got Ole Miss and University of Miami. University of Miami being the favorite, playing it in the State Farm Stadium. Is that right? Okay, just making sure. It's out in Arizona. State Farm Stadium. I pay State Farm a bunch of money every month. I wonder if I can get free tickets to that. I have to call my broker guy up. That's a true statement. I've been a State Farm customer for, all my life, since I've been driving. That's been a long time. All right, Indiana against Oregon in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. I like peaches, but I don't really care for Atlanta, so don't see myself trying to get to that game. But in the favorite in that one, obviously Indiana. Let's see who we're going to go with. Stay tuned for that. I got to think about that in a little bit. Other than the Ole Miss, I'll be pulling for Ole Miss the whole way. So there you go. That's what's coming up next week. Stay tuned. I'll be posting the Pick'em show. It'll definitely be before the game. I'll try and get this one in before one of the games finalized, so there's no technicalities on my Pick'em show. That way nobody can complain. All right. Hey, Happy New Year, 2026. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. We ready for you. And remember, Daddio says we got the answers right here for the Pick'em show. Stay tuned. More coming. Catch you later. Bye-bye.